Hey everybody, and me. I'm going to be playing a game of Planet Crafter, which I'm very excited for. We are going to be doing a standard run, nothing special, standard run, terraformation, vitals, meteor, power, and terraforming is all one. Nothing special unlocked, game length standard, landing site standard, dying consequences, some items. So just a basic standard game. So this game is called Planet Crafter, and basically the point of the game is you are a criminal that was sent to a red giant planet, kind of like Mars, and your job is to terraform the planet to make it hospitable for humans and other species. Now when you first land, it's literally a dead red giant. Like, that's it. There's nothing here. It's all sand and dust. And you have this little like 3D printer mining tool, kind of like in Subnautica, except for we're on Mars instead. Alright, we're gonna grab both of those, that one, eat our oxygen there. What do I need? More iron. Okay, we'll start with that. Early on, there's the first steps in the upper left there. Basic things to do. Get yourself a backpack. Get yourself some tools. Equip both of those. See, so I just added an additional row to my inventory with the backpack tier 1. I also have a construction chip, which is good. I need an oxygen tank, which, if I remember right, I need 2 cobalt and a magnesium. So cobalt are the pretty blue ones here. So we've got cobalt, magnesium, another cobalt over here. And I also need an iron and a silicon, which are these little black ones. I'll grab an extra iron just because. This is the standard landing site. You're basically in the bottom of this basin, and there's like a wreck up there, there's a terraformation up there, there's a mountain, and then a pathway out the back. What I usually do, deconstruct. No, I spent my magnesium. What I usually do is I get my first starter items, and then I just immediately pack up and then head up that hill, and I build on the top of that hill, because that's kind of a centrally built location, which lets you access everything you need. Okay, so starting here, we're going to steal our seed lerma, 2 water bottles, 2 food. In fact, we'll just take what's left there. We'll drop an ice. No, this doesn't work. I have the wrong items in my inventory. Let's drop an iron, 1 titanium, 1 silicon. So I'm going to run over here and grab 1 titanium. And then as I run up the hill, I will find a silicon and grab that as well. So the way this game works is there are different biomes, and each biome has different resources that you can find, and then later you can get drills which will drill resources in those locations, and they produce based on where they are. So what we're going to do right now is I think I'm going to start a little bit further. No, I don't like building too far out. We'll just go like that, put that up in the air a little bit. And we'll come around this side, throw in a living compartment on. Okay, get some oxygen, iron, no magnesium yet, iron, I gotta remember, 1 cobalt, okay. So I want 2 silicon, a cobalt, which is that guy there, and then a bunch of iron. Okay. Oh, and then I want to make sure I grab an ice on the way as well. Ooh, my inventory's full. I have an ice. Perfect. Alright. Alright, so starting stuff here. We're going to want 1 crafting station. We're going to want 1... Oh, I need another silicon. Is that one over there? Kind of looks like it. That little guy right there on the right. One iron and a silicon. Okay. So basically this game has a couple different features. You've got power, you have terraforming, and you have mining. Those are your three key pieces. So like for example, I can throw down a couple of wind turbines. I can grab a titanium. And I can throw down a drill. And now in the upper right corner, that terraforming index is going to start going up. See, now I'm at 1 instead of 0. Because the drill is creating 0.2 pressure per second. Alright, I need a magnesium. I also want a couple more pieces to build out my base a little bit. Alright. Blueprint screen. Okay, so this is the terraforming meter. As we increase our terraforming, we unlock blueprints. As we get into the different, so we have overall terraformation, and then we have currently 3 levels, or 3 different kinds of terraforming. We have oxygen, heat, and pressure. Each one of these, as we start producing them, will start giving us better technology. So we have like oxygen, better oxygen tanks, better drills. Each of the other trees are interlaced within each one, so in order to progress you have to kind of focus all 3, not just one really hard, because like for example better oxygen, like the biodome produces better oxygen, but it's locked behind heat. And then better drills, let's see, so the tier 2 drill is locked behind pressure, but then the tier 3 drill is locked behind heat. So you have to kind of balance all 3 of them to get what you need. Do we have one more iron on us? We do not. So I'm going to go grab a couple irons. See, and then it wants me, it's got a list of things it wants me to work on. Okay. Okay, this should be enough to add on to the building, which I want to do. You're going to be in the way, little guy. Let's get you out of the way. We're going to slap another living compartment on. Oh, do I have iron? I don't. There's an iron. Let's throw a ladder on so I don't run. I don't have to jump up. I can just walk up in now. Okay. So from here, basically what I want to do is just create a bunch of little bits all at once. Oh, I have a thingy there. Silicon, titanium. Let's focus on that. That's an important one early on because it lets you add additional pieces of equipment on, and currently I can only equip 4, and there's like 5 or 6 starting ones, so it's good to get it immediately. So we're going to grab an exoskeleton, take that off, put that on. See, and that gave me an extra row. Organize. There we go. Okay. What I need right now is an iron, so I can throw down a chest. So I can dump a bunch of goodies, and then I can start harvesting and mining larger amounts of stuff. So we're going to start with 1 chest. Right there, and immediately just dump everything. Ice. What does it take for this one? Iron and magnesium. And then I'm going to grab a couple extra ices because my water is going down. I'm going to need more water soon. I don't have a torch yet. Okay. So we got an iron. One of these little silicons. More iron. More iron. Now, one of the features of this game, which is really fun, is that there's wrecks all over the map. So, like, there's a wreck right there. There's a wreck over there that you can just barely see. There's a wreck up on top of that mountain, and then there's a big wreck way over there. And as you play, you unlock... as you play and you start looting, you find better and better stuff in the wrecks, and the wrecks slingshot your progression forward. Because you'll find things in the wrecks which you need to progress, which is cool. Alright, let's get some oxygen. Grab a water. Okay. Alright, so I need a torch, which takes an extra magnesium. And then I need my tube. Okay, so we're going to slap down a veggie tube, level 1. and put a seed lerma in it. This is going to start producing oxygen for me. If we come back over here, our oxygen is very low and our pressure is very low. Currently we have 1 pressure out there. Realistically, long term, this is a scale game. The faster you can scale up, the faster the game progresses. So I need iron and titanium for the drills. Okay, so we're going to go for a bunch of titanium and a couple of iron, and I'm going to just mass produce as many of these as possible to burn through the progression. Early game progression is very fast if you scale. Oh, I also determined I need 1 more of these for a torch. In fact, I'll grab 2, just in case. Okay, a couple of iron and titanium over here. I do got to keep an eye on my oxygen, because early game I have really low longevity. Kind of like in Subnautica, where you have limited reach, and then as you expand on your technology and your items, you get further and further out. It's very similar here. Okay, organize 5. Okay, let's grab 1 more of you. Oh, sorry, I'm a little twitchy there. 1 more of you, and then back to base before I run out of oxygen. I generally don't use the oxygen capsules much. It's not a bad idea, I just don't usually remember to. But I have been training my whole life as I've been playing Subnautica a lot, and so Subnautica's been training me for this type of game. Grab a torch, so we now have a flashlight. Grab our iron. Okay, so we have 1 of you currently. We're gonna go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we'll throw down another turbine. And grab another iron. Iron. We're gonna go 1 and 2. Alright, so we got 5 wind turbines. We have 7 pressures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 pressures. I want to get probably up to 10 pressures early on, because they're very cheap and easy to mass produce, and they go up quickly. So pressure, yeah, see, pressure is going up very quickly. Alright, we can now get an oxygen tank level 2. 2 magnesium, a silicon, a cobalt, and a titanium, of which I have none of. 1 of those, 1 of those. Titanium and 2 magnesium. Alright. Magnesium. Ooh, lots of titanium and a magnesium. Magnesium. Titanium. Titanium. Titanium and titanium. It wants me to create a heater, which I need to go over to that cave to do. I'm not there yet. If I could get a couple more irons, I could get a couple more pressures. See, and one of the issues I'm running into is I'm running out of oxygen and I'm not explored very far. Like, I've depleted the area directly around my base, and to get more I need to expand more. Oxygen level 2. Now, something cool that they added in this game, in one of the recent patches or recent updates, when you go to upgrade your equipment and you click here and you upgrade it, you just upgrade it. Before, you had to unequip it and then upgrade it and then re-equip it, which was annoying when you had a really large inventory full of stuff and then you had to take your backpack off and throw it all over the place and then do it again. But we don't have to do that anymore. I'm going to put 1 of you down. Let's put 2 of you down. I'm actually going to go explore right now. I'm going to go explore my first wreck, because wrecks greatly speed up the process. We're heading to that wreck right there. Now what I need is, I have 2 titanium. I need 1 silicon and 2 iron on my way. Okay. Need 1 more iron. Oh, living room window, or living compartment window. Those are good. Adding windows to your structures. Hey, backpack tier 2. And of course I'm out raiding when I get that, so that's okay. I can throw down a thing here in a minute for that. So we're going to come up here. So there's our wreck right there. We're going to slap down a living compartment and a door. Okay. And then I want to upgrade my thing, so I need an iron and a silicon. Ooh, it got bright. Got a silicon right there. An iron over here. Okay. Wow, it's bright. I'm blind, I can't see. Alright, come on over here. Put down a crafting station. Alright, I require an iron, a titanium, and a silicon. Iron, titanium, silicon. There's a chest there. Let's check that. There's also an aluminum right here. Silicon, magnesium. That was not one of the things I needed. Ooh. Titanium. That should be everything. Alright, now my food and water are going down fairly fast here, so we're going to need to hit this wreck soon. Okay. Upgrade to backpack tier 2, which is great. Immediately throw down a chest. Ooh. Eat the food there, dump that. Is there an ice nearby? Not particularly. Alright. That's okay, we can go into the wreck. Something about this game, there are no enemies, so you don't have to worry about getting like jump scared or attacked by anything. Oh, I thought there was a seed there. Nope. Grab the chip. Grab all that. Okay, and I'll explain what I'm grabbing. Oop, here in a minute too. Get the wreck out of the way so I can keep walking. There should be, yep, a chest right here. Perfect. Line that up. Grab that, line that up, and that fills my inventory. Hop over that, hop over that. Okay. Okay, let's come here and grab another one of you. Let's go here and grab, I need a silicon for a blueprints. I also need an ice for some water. So we can grab one of those. One of those. Alright. With any luck, we'll find an iridium in this wreck, and we'll be able to throw down a heater. Okay, blueprint screen. There. So basically, the chip here in my inventory, the blueprint chips, you have to go to one of the these blueprint screens, one with the lock on it, and you hit decode the blueprint chip, and then it unlocks a recipe. So for me, I got agility boosters, which takes 2 fabric and 2 aluminum. Which, if I remember right, I don't have all of that right now. Yeah, I need more fabric. Oh. I forgot I needed a water. There we go. So early game, one of the things that you're kind of speedrunning towards is getting, I think they're called, not veggie tubes, they're like plant tubes or plant stations or whatever, and basically they allow you to grow food. Food is one of the early game. Oh, check that out. 2 iridium. That was a tier 2 heat thingy there. Hey, more fabric. More fabric again. Oh, and we also have some microchip boards there, but those require a tier 2 miner, which is not for a while. So I'll basically clear a bunch of these wrecks, and then I'll come back later and clear them again. Alright, mining speed 1, that's useful. Alright, and then for this, we can get a agility booster, so that's nice. We can also get a mining speed, which is also nice. I think that's everything I can build at the moment. Okay, so we're going to come down, throw down another storage, dump everything we got there, head back in. You get a little bit of iron for each of the, yeah, see there's more of those tier 2s that you need. You need the tier 2 miner to get those. Ugh, jumping over. Alright, so that one's empty. And then that I need deconstruction chip tier 2. So, alright, so with that, this wreck is now done. Now, the beauty of it, though, is we got 2 iridium, so we can make 2 heaters back at base. Alright. So what I do is, I do something like this, where I'll throw down a building, throw down a door, throw down these 2, so I can upgrade and like make food and water and stuff, and then have this interface piece, so I can unlock chips. And then I grab what's most important and bring it back with me. So usually aluminum's really important, so we're going to grab the food, the aluminum. The fabric is not as important now that I've got that first upgrade. The iridiums are very important. The foods are fairly important right now. Fabric, like I said, is not important as much at the moment. Once I got the first agility booster, I'm good. I'll get other things later that will take fabric, but for the moment I'm okay. Another food. Aluminums are valuable. These 3 are valuable. That's our first food seed. It's a squash, sadly, but that's okay. We'll take it. And then we'll grab you 3 and then 2 irons. Okay. So we're going to make our trip back to our base. And I'll come back and get more stuff from that later. I generally try to hit 2 or 3 of those locations and I'll loot everything. Absolutely everything from the entire wreck and bring it back to base eventually. When I get like tier 3 backpack or tier 4 backpack, I for sure do that because it's easy to bring everything back home at that point. My backpack's just kind of small at the moment. Now the beauty is these seeds, the Petra seeds, go into the thing inside there. This one, the veggie tube. So let's go... whoops, that's not the right spot. Iron, rotate, iron. Okay. What I want to do here is I want to organize a little bit. Put you there, dump the rest there. Okay. So, I need to make a couple heaters, but I also need to expand my house a little bit for that. So we're going to grab 2 titanium. I don't have any more iron. Okay, so let's go grab some iron. Make a trip out this way. There's an iron here and an iron there. So 1, 2 iron. There's a lot of titanium on the way there. And some iron. Yeah, we'll hit through here again. So got titanium, titanium, titanium. And then I'll loop around that way and grab a bunch of iron. Whoops. Ooh, solar panels. Awesome. That means I'm going to need some cobalt. Got an iron, an iron, an iron. There's a chest over there. You know what? I'm right here. Let's do it. Gonna do my next piece here. So right over here. So this area here, these funny looking chunks poking out of the ground, these are for aluminum. This is an aluminum biome. So we're gonna throw down a living compartment and a door. And do we have, we don't have a silicon. Silicon right across the way there. Do I have any iron? I have 3. Okay. There's a chest underneath here I need to get. Ooh, lagging a little bit. Come over here. Gonna slap down a crafting station. Gonna slap down a chest. Okay. Now underneath here is going to be a gold chest right under here, right there. Grab you, deconstruct you. So we got a couple good items there. The one we got is we got an iridium rod, which is 9 iridium. We also have a uranium rod, which is 9 uranium. And then we got a super alloy, which is one of every resource minus uranium and iridium. All the basic ones, so like titanium, iron, cobalt, aluminum, silicon. You combine all of those together to make one super alloy. But we don't have that unlocked yet. We also got a golden seed. If I remember right, I think you get a golden seed every single one of those. So every single time you open up a gold chest, you'll get a gold seed in it, I'm pretty sure. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure. Need that. Grab one of those, I guess. Alright, and we're heading back home. With this, we can officially throw down a second building piece. Or a third, I guess, technically. Yes. I was going to say, I sure hope I have enough pieces, but I do. Okay. No, I need 2 iron. I thought I needed 2. Aw. Dang it. Water. Aluminum. U3 can go in there. We'll take the super in there too. Let's pull the seed lerma out and throw in a golden seed instead. That's a 600% bit there. Oh. We also need to start swapping off of the wind turbines into solar. This planet, or this game, does not have a night-day cycle that affects the solar. There's always solar power. So whether it's day or night, you can use solar panels and they work. Okay. Silicon and iridium. Silicon and iridium. Oh, but I needed the other iron for that, which I don't have. Alright, let's go grab 1 iron. Five slots. 1, 2, 3. Oh, good. 4. 5. Alright. Alright. So basically what we're going to do here, and one of the key things of this game is as soon as you can tier stuff up, you immediately want to. The next tier up is always infinitely more efficient, both in energy costs and what you get out of it. Alright, so the cool thing is, from the inside, I can slap the living compartment in from the inside, which is cool. We now want to throw down heaters. Ooh, yeah, those take a lot of power. Okay, so I need to get to these. I need iron for that. Organize. Okay. 2 cobalt. I need 1 silicon and 2 iron. 1 silicon, 2 iron. Silicon. Now let's get some iron. And if I remember right, there was a couple iron over here. Yeah, there's one right there. Nope, that's a silicon. That's a titanium. Okay, let's grab 4 iron. I think there was some over here. Yeah, here we go. Iron 1. Was there iron in here? There was. Iron. A lot of titanium. Oh, I can check the chest over here. Yeah, there's a chest down in here. Iron, iron. Okay. I generally try to keep all my buildings pretty close to the base, at least initially. Later in the game, I'll expand more, but early game I don't. Early game I want everything really close together because it makes it easier. Ooh, a little bit of lag there. I have noticed that this game has gotten a bit laggier for me lately, which is interesting. Okay, so we're going to come right over here and go solar panel. Solar panel, and then I'm going to immediately yank all those up. And then yank these up. Ooh. And immediately throw down tier 2s. Oh, oxygen level's critical. Whoops. One more cobalt for another power.